Good morning. Welcome to John Kelly's Fitness, starring John Kelly. Today we are going to talk about time and why people say they don't have enough of it. I know plenty of people who I say, "Hey man, when you gonna hit the gym? When you coming in?" They're like, "Ah man, I don't got time." And I'm thinking, man, that's all you got is time. You can't get back time like we talked about yesterday. You got to make your time. You got to choose, you got to prioritize where you want to spend your time. And you can't spend all your time working. You need to make time for your health. You need to make time for your family. When I used to contemplate leaving the fire department and simplifying my life, I used to think about the time I got to spend with my children. The time would be maybe an hour in the morning and then a couple hours in the evening. So you're talking about 3 hours a day, we'll say 5 days a week. That's 15 hours. Throw in a couple weekend days where you're spending about 8 hours a day with them. Now you're looking at 30 hours a week. And if you were to multiply that by 52 weeks, you're looking at about 15,000 hours a year, or 1,500. I'm not sure. But you have to realize that you don't get to spend so much time with your children when you're working 8, 9 hours a day. They grow up quick. If you were to multiply that out over 18 years, it'd probably be only 2 or 3 years. And you think about that, you're only spending 2 or 3 years with your family, and then they leave and then they're gone. For me, that was unacceptable. I figured there's a lot of ways to make money, and I got money saved up. I'm going to use my money to make money, like we talked about yesterday. I'm not going to trade my time, my unrenewable resource, for money. Not all the time. I will if it's worth it, but if I'm not happy, then I'm not going to do it. And happiness is not something that's going to come after working for 25 years and retiring. You're not going to magically be happy. You have to find happiness in the moment. You have to find happiness now by having gratitude for the many blessings that you have around you. If you have a roof over your head and food in your fridge, you're richer than half the population of the world. So don't think that just because you don't have a fancy car or fancy clothes that you're not happy, because you're not going to find happiness in material items. There's always going to be a nicer car. There's always going to be nicer clothes. You have to find happiness with what you have now. You have to enjoy your life in the moment, because that's all you have is the moment. All you have is now. Yesterday was now, tomorrow is now. Everything that you do happens in the now. So if you want to make a decision, if you want to change your life, you do it now. Because when you do it 10 years from now, it's still going to be now. And you're going to think, man, I just wasted 10 years contemplating this decision. Don't be scared to make changes. Make time for your family. Make time for your health. If you don't make time for your health, you're going to make time for illness. If you make time for illness, you're going to have to spend your money to buy back your health. I've seen it time and time again. People traveling, people putting themselves through the ringer over and over again. For what? How much more money do you need? You need money to eat. You need money for shelter. But you don't need money for fancy stuff. You can travel a couple times a year without being super rich. Experience is what you are looking for. Experience is what you're going to take with you to the next level. So I just want you guys to reflect on time and how you spend it, and realize that there's always an opportunity for change in the now. So go out and make the changes that you need to make in order to be happy. And remember, materialism is never going to make you happy. Find happiness in the beauty that you have in your life right now at this moment. Thank you. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a great day.